make 3 changes for this, their final Betfred League 1 clash of 2023. Errol Carter and George Mitchell come in on the wing, and Kobe Nicol reverts back to the centre to replace the injured Sean Cross. And up front there's a change too. Josh Hartshorn drops to the interchange bench, and he's replacing the front row by the fit again Harry Boots. For the Hornets, who still have an outside chance of reaching the playoffs, they name former Chuff Joe Purcell at fullback and one-time Cornwall Lone Star Toby Brannan in the front row. Former Super League winner Aaron Smith takes his place on the interchange bench for Gary Thornton's side. Rochdale with hands on the football for the first time, just shy of the halfway line, and that's the last tackle. Referee Will Gilder has his hand in the air, and it'll be Hewitt who goes aerial, and Witten and Carter there back for Cornwall. Witten, as ever, safe under the high ball, looking to launch an attack. He's nearly through. It's a good tackle to cut the home skipper down. Gets his legs in a tangle with the Rochdale defenders, but the referee says nothing doing there. And there's George Mitchell, the local man, Penryn born and bred Mitchell, carrying strong. Errol Carter doing likewise. Carter back in the side for the first time since the win over London Scholars early in July. And there's Ewan Badham. Oh, Badham runs straight into Ben Killen as the Memorial Ground crowd burst into that familiar cry of Oggy, Oggy, Oggy for the first time this afternoon. Brown's looking out wide for Mitchell and Ashton, but it goes out on the full. That was the last tackle, so Rochdale will play the ball 30 metres from their own line. Remember, the Hornets still have faint but unrealistic hopes, really, of reaching the playoffs. That's another big hit by Badham, but a good offload to the former Chuff Joe Purcell. He's cut down, though, by Wheatman and Harry Boots, and Rochdale look to go this short side. That's a good tackle. Low down by Luke Collins. Rodden is the dummy half. Now here's Toby Brannan. Played 3 games on loan to Cornwall from former club Wigan last year. Here's Hewitt out into the hands of Purcell. Purcell goes past Brown, goes past Cullen, and eventually offloads, but brings Rochdale into range for the first time this afternoon. Will they kick? No, they run it. It's a long pass out to Briley. Is Briley in at the corner? He's got the ball down. I think the referee is talking to his merry flag waver, and the try's awarded. First penalty of the afternoon goes the way of Rochdale after that late hit by Kobe Nicol, and Hewitt just boots the ball into midfield. It'll be Bruin playing out of position this afternoon, who just taps the ball inside, and Rochdale let Toby Brannan run it hard. He's seen a lot of the ball so far, the former Wigan youngster, and it goes out to Briley again. Briley on Mitchell slips. He's slipped away from Brown and Cullen as well, but eventually Briley's brought down by Ashton, and Cameron Brown had him at the second attempt. Hewitt went to go one way, then the other, but he can't fool Luke Collins. Great tackle from Collins, and Cullen ensures it's a slow play of the ball. Here's Brannan. There's Lloyd and Wheatman there, but that's great defence from the Choughs. Rodden looks left, but he goes right, just tips the ball back inside, and that looks like it's held up over the line, and it is. Great goal line defence from the Choughs. Rochdale will go back and play the ball 10 metres out. It's in the hands of Lewis Else. Else to Purcell. There's a man out wide. It's Harrison, and he's in. Dan Harrison in at the corner. And Rochdale score their second of the afternoon. The visitors have roared out of the traps. That was Brannan again. They've got to go down this short side. It's Else, but it just Bounces up nicely for Witten, who's got Mitchell on his outside, but he finds Brown. Brown shrugs off one. Back inside to Witten. Witten, now here's George Mitchell. The local man has his hands on the ball, and Cornwall have gone from one end of the field to the other. 42 metres out, the Choughs. Brown just tips it onto Badham, and Badham again gets the better of his opposite number, Ben Killen. Collins is a dummy half to Punchard, and here's Wheatman. Wheatman stopped in his tracks though. Nicholwinham plays the ball back to Punchard. Punchard dummied. It's gone to Brown, or flat ball, but the Rochdale defence. Dan Nixon there read that really, really well. Cornwall go to go up the short side. Brown kicks through. Mitchell's got the ball. Mitchell scored, I think. George Mitchell, the local man. But what's the referee and the touch judge there converging? And they've said that Mitchell... Well, they said that Mitchell hasn't scored. He must have ruled he's knocked on. Yeah, the referee signals a knock on. And Chard will play the ball for Cornwall. It's Wheatman with the first carry. After a rapid start from the visitors, Cornwall have managed to stem the tide. That's good defence from Rochdale. Driven Errol Carter back to almost where he played the ball. Rochdale appeal for a forward pass, but the referee says play on, and Harry Boots gets the home side. Further up the field, here's Lloyd. Brown, Witten shined into the three-quarter line. Ashton's run straight over the top, and Nixon, can he find some support? There it is. It's Cameron Brown. It's a foot race to the line. Brown's over. Brown has scored. Devastating counter-attack try from Cornwall, and they're on the board. Witten to Ashton, and then Brown finishes it off. Fourteenth try of a very productive first season here in Betfred League One for Cameron Brown. And he also take over the kicking duties from the tee this afternoon. Brown pauses, right-footed, and the flags go up. Rochdale will have the advantage of playing down the slope in this second half, but Cornwall have started well, and there's Lloyd finds Cullen as Cornwall, yes they do, get over halfway. And the referee, that's Cornwall's first penalty of the afternoon, judges that the ball was stolen from Nathan Cullen. Rochdale don't like the decision of the merry whistleblower, Mr. Gilder. Cornwall will have the penalty right on halfway. Brown just pauses, looks like he's doing his bootlaces up. And he will kick this penalty to touch to get Cornwall in range. Remember, trailing by just 2 points. And it'll be Tom Ashton against his former club, who finds Brown, and there's Kane Demet, the Maltese international, looked to offload with Lloyd in support, but thinks better of it, and that's a good run from Demet. Barraclough to Hartshaw. The interchanges for Cornwall working well and combining well this afternoon as well. Punchard with a little step. He goes one way then the other. Great flick ball out the back. Hartshaw, great hands from Cornwall. Demet went to offload as well. Cornwall 20 metres away from the Rochdale line. Barraclough goes in at dummy half. Barraclough onto Lloyd. Lloyd still going, legs pumping Lloyd. Cornwall now just 12 metres away. Real chance for the Choughs. It's Brown out to Ashton. Mitchell's there. If Ashton can find him, and he has. George Mitchell. Oh, he shrugs Purcell off as well and improves the angle. George Mitchell, for the second home game in succession, has crossed the whitewash, and Cornwall take the lead. Brown has added the extras for Cornwall to open up a 4-point cushion. Cornwall will feed the scrum and look to get out of their own half, and that's a real solid shot on Jake Lloyd, and Badham again, who gives Cornwall so much good go forward. Look at the men he's attracted around him, still going Badham. 4 men to bring him down. The crowd really getting behind Cornwall. That's nice from Brown, back into the arms of Cullen, and Cornwall are over halfway. The ascendancy very much with the Choughs. Brown, Hewitt came rushing out the line, but Brown's cut down. Witten in at dummy half, finds Lloyd. Oh, that's good defence from the Hornets though, and that will be the last tackle. Cornwall just inside the Rochdale half. It's Barraclough to Punchard, and Punchard goes aerial. Now this will be a test. Oh, Purcell's let it bounce. Brown, can he get there? Oh, Purcell. Joe Purcell, you're a lucky boy. In the end, he kicks. Rochdale have showed very little attacking threat in this second half so far. Cornwall with that one try from George Mitchell, which has put them ahead. But here's Else, and he finds his halfback partner Hewitt out to Bruin now. Then here's Briley, who opened the scoring after just 5 minutes, is cut down. It'll be Bruin in at dummy half, and little sidestep there, but Cornwall do well to halt the Rochdale charge, and it's Aaron Smith on it. Interchange at dummy half. Else, little flat ball, but that's great defence from the Choughs. It's Punchard and Wheatman and Kobe Nickel in there as well. Oh, that's an intercept from Ewan Badham. He read the play perfectly. I don't think Rochdale would have scored even if Badham hadn't have intercepted. And here's Carter. He's done that so well this afternoon. He's run from deep inside his own half. And it's a Carlo Therese, another local favourite. And Therese, as he always does, pokes his nose through the line. Collins with his hands up in the air. Wanted a quick play of the ball, didn't really get it. And that's Nathan Cullen. What a heavy impact. You heard that up here in the stands. Cullen, to his credit, gets and plays the ball. It will be Brown to play the ball as George Mitchell trudges off. Hope it's nothing too serious for the Penryn favourite. And again, there's Badham. Oh, great offload. Collins has space in front of him. Luke Collins. Oh, he goes straight past Briley, but he's eventually cut down, and Cornwall are only 40 metres away. The referee says 6 again. It was a really slow play of the ball. Brown saw a gap, and he was nearly through it. Punchard to Harry Boots, who's returned to the fray. Boots knows only one way and has to carry the ball forward, just like Ewan Badham, and that's exactly what Badham does. Cornwall 20 metres away. Referee Gilder has his hand up. It's the last tackle. Brown kicks almost to the in goal. Witten, Witten couldn't quite put the ball down, and Witten and Harrison, and the referee is reaching for his pocket. I think he sent Witten to the sin bin. Well, that's an incredibly harsh call. Witten and Harrison were jostling for the ball, but Liam Witten is in the sin bin. They'll have the ball on halfway. They're going to look up this short side, and still going, but that's a great tackle from Nickel. And the referee will look like it was a fumble, but the referee says just play the ball. Cornwall a man like, remember, but that's a great ball steal from Luke Collins. Dave Hewitt, you've had your pocket picked there by Luke Collins, and it's Cornwall now on the attack. The decibel level is raised here at the Memorial Ground. Cornwall, they've been in this position before, remember, against Midlands Hurricanes when Cameron Brown was in the bin, but the Choughs managed to keep their opposition out, and there's DiCarlo Therese. Therese legs pumping, still going. Nathan Cullen goes in at dummy half and finds Brown. Brown flat pass. Boots was nearly through a gap. It was Else that was hanging on to his bootstraps, and Punchard on the last. Here's Harrison. Carter's bearing down on him. Great hit from Errol Carter. Finished off by Nicol. Goal line drop out to Rochdale. Rochdale will drop out. It's gone all along the ground. Punchard to Badham, and the ball looks like it's been stolen there, but it hasn't. And Killen gets right in Badham's face, and that was unnecessary from Ben Killen. And Badham's reacted as both teams run in. And the two merry flag wavers are on the pitch to try and restore order, as both teams go their separate ways. After that coming together, the referee rather sensibly just spoke to both captains, took no further action, but did rule that Badham had fumbled the ball. It looked like it had been stripped, and here's Ben Forster. He's tackled on halfway. Rodden, the dummy half, is just tipped straight back into the middle, and yet more good defence from Cornwall. Third tackle, 2 left. Hewitt onto his half-back partner, Else. Else is still going. And Badham slips, still Else, but eventually he's cut down by Collins and Barraclough, and Nichols there as well. Rochdale go up this short side, still going. Cornwall forced to defend their goal line. They were so a marker there, and Rochdale were over. Rochdale have scored, I think. No, they haven't. The referee has said held up. It looked for all money like Rochdale had scored, but great scrambling defence on Cornwall's goal line. But Rochdale will come again. Purcell goes to kick through. Oh, Brown, if he'd picked it up, he would have been away. And Rochdale will have a scrum for that knock on, and again both sets of players come together. It's Bruin involved there with Brown. And Rochdale will have an attacking scrum, trailing by 4 points. Cornwall still a man light with Liam Whitten in the sin bin. It'll be Dave Hewitt to feed the scrum. The referee just making sure everyone's in position, and Rochdale will once again have the ball, but that's a great tackle. What a tackle from Morgan Punchard. But Rochdale are still threatening this Cornwall line, and nearly a tip tackle there, but Luke Collins released Killen's legs just at the right time. Rodden, Hewitt, long ball out wide. It's Bruin. Nice great defence from Ashton, and DiCarlo Therese, the merry flag waver, has said that Bruin was in touch. The referee isn't so sure. He's going to consult with his touch judge. Can only think that Bruin may have grounded the ball before he slid into touch. A long chat between both officials, and the referee has awarded the try. We're all square at 12 all. Surely this will be Rochdale's last set of 6, their last chance to win the game, and it's Toby Brannan who brings the Hornets out from deep inside their own half. Cameron Brown with 2 unsuccessful field goal attempts so far for the Choughs, and it's Bruin who scored Rochdale's only try in this second 40 minutes, who reaches the halfway line before he's stopped by Luke Collins. And there's Hewitt, who goes on his own, but he's stopped Oh, there's no dummy half, and Barraclough just bounces on the loose ball, and it's back in Cornish hands. 60 seconds to go here at the Memorial Ground. One final chance for the home side now, and it's Brown onto Cullen, and he shrugs Bruin off and runs across the face of the field before he's stopped 5 metres shy of the halfway line. Nicol just goes on his own, and Cornwall are over the halfway line now. Cornwall trainer Sam Gilder saying that there's less than 30 seconds left. Time for 2 more plays. Jew and Badham, Collins the dummy half. On to Punchard, to Brown. Whitten fancies it. Whitten. It's wide to Ashton. It's wide to Ashton. Whitten. Whitten. This is incredible. This is incredible. Cornwall have won the game with the last play. Tom Ashton's run out wide. Liam Whitten supporting on his inside. What a season. What a finish to it as well for the Choughs. They have defeated a Heartlands team for the first time in their history in the most dramatic circumstances with the last play of the game. And it's skipper Liam Whitten who scored. Well, the celebrations here at the Memorial Ground have been paused temporarily as Brown has the ball on the tee. Right over on the far touchline. It's a difficult kick for Brown, but he would certainly put the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake for Cornwall if this goes over. It looks good, and it is good. The flags go up, and the referee blows the final whistle. Cornwall have made history, yet more history. After defeating Rochdale Hornets by 18 points to 12. The players embrace each other, the fans go wild.